Usman, talk to me. How happy are you right now, first of all?
Listen, the sun is shining and Manchester United have got 3 points. Absolutely fantastic performance first half. Listen, all the rivals are trying their best to discredit Ten Hag, but today he showed the patterns of play, granted against an extremely poor Everton team, but nevertheless you saw in the first half what Ten Hag is trying to do with this United team. Our fans have just got to be patient, but yeah, in terms of the overall performance, extremely happy with the 3 points. Yes, there's still things that we need to improve, but overall you can't really complain too much.
That's it, mate. Yeah, you can only play who's in front of you. Everton, obviously they've been away there, took points against Chelsea away from home. No mean feat there. I mean, with the players that they've got, yeah, we can talk about how inconsistent they are, but still, they had something there under Dyche. On a bit of a bounce back from it, and we killed it instantly today, didn't we? We just pressed them, dominated them, and pretty much like Brentford again, just went coming here to our town. We're not letting him have anything. And I don't think I've ever felt as comfortable watching a game.
I mean, the key is a certain Portuguese player called Bruno Fernandes. I mean, I'm just gonna say, I don't know if you saw, but I got absolutely violated on the United stand because
I've seen it, mate. I've seen it. But I'm just gonna say this just to back you up on this one. There's a number on his shirt, mate, isn't there?
I mean, it's a bit of a clue, you know. He chose the number himself. Look, for me personally, it's not about I told you so. It's about our fans understanding the player. I mean, for me, Bruno Fernandes is a great player in the final third. There's no denying that. But that's not what we need from Bruno Fernandes. We need Bruno to sustain attack, control games. And in the last game, and today again, he's been absolutely fantastic. I mean, people say he scored twice against Fulham. Today, he was absolutely levels above that performance. And this is what you need in Manchester United. You need players that are going to play for the bigger picture, i.e. the betterment of the team. And today, again, granted against a poor opposition, but nevertheless, control that game from start to finish, and he's a key factor in why we're sustaining to attack. You know, keeping the ball ticking, not trying to do anything too over the top or those hero balls that we affiliate with Bruno. Yeah, for me, it was absolutely sensational. I mean, at the end of the day, he deserves his flowers alongside the man next to him, Scott McTominay, as well. Again, he was fantastic in the last game for me personally. I actually gave him man of the match. He's definitely pushing for man of the match today, getting the first goal, but his overall performance, brilliant. A massive sigh of relief in terms of midfield. Has stepped up since that disappointment at Newcastle.
That's it there. Disappointment that Rashford went off, but we're trying to move past negatives today. Martial back, Ericsson back. Good to see them. And Usman, obviously, we've now got Casemiro coming back into that midfield. Oh, all of a sudden from having bare ball midfields, we've now got options. How do you play it? Can you pick and choose the opponent now and how you plan out that midfield, or do you need to get stability in there?
Yeah, I mean, I think within our fan base, there's probably going to be a lot of overreaction, but for me personally, I think Casemiro comes back into the team. I mean, it's not really a question for me.
Out of the 3 today, who is it then? Who's he replaced?
I think McTominay needs to come back out. I mean, look, fair play to him. Like I said, the last 2 games he's been fantastic and deserves his flowers. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, a couple of games doesn't really change the overall picture. Casemiro has been arguably our most impactful player alongside Martinez and Rashford for me. So Casemiro back in, probably leave Bruno next to him, to be fair. I think Sabitzer, although he wasn't particularly flashy and there was moments where he kind of drifted out the game, he did enough for me to warrant a start as well. So I'd probably just swap McTominay for Casemiro and keep the other 2 in there. I think obviously with Ericsson's situation, probably want to bed him back in. I think having Sevilla midweek, the return leg potentially might be a better opportunity. Granted, obviously we blow him away out of Trafford. Yeah, so for me, don't rush Ericsson back in. It's a massive positive to have him back in the team, but I think we need to be careful with him.
That's it. Harry Maguire keeps his winning streak up with clean sheets, mate. I mean, let's be fair. I thought he had an alright game, mate, today.
You know what? Look, fair play to Maguire. I think my biggest reservation with Maguire in this game was his ability on the ball more than defensively. I didn't really feel like they would pose much of a threat against, obviously, you mentioned Chelsea. They were extremely toothless in that game. So I didn't really expect much defending to do. Granted, the bits that he had to do is fantastic. But for me, I was actually really happy with his passing. I thought his passing overall was a lot better than it normally is. Look, at the end of the day, if he wants to rest Varane, then so be it. But for me, I would play Varane. I mean, again, similar to the McTominay situation, they deserve their flowers. They've come in, they've stepped in, and they've done their job. But let's not get carried away. Play your best players, and I think for me, Varane and Casemiro have to play against Sevilla.
Man of the match, Usman. Go on. It's going to have to win.
It was close, but I'm going to stick to Bruno Fernandes. I think he won us the game. I think his overall control of the ball allowed us to obviously pin them back, and that was basically the factor why we had so many chances. We should have been 3, 4, 5 nil at half time. Somehow we was it 1-0 at half time? I can't even remember. Only the one. I think Bruno Fernandes was extremely integral and everything good. So yeah, I can't praise Bruno Fernandes, and as I said, he's better in the deep position. But yeah, fantastic. Happy days. We go again against Sevilla.
Cheers for coming on, mate.
Thank you. Peace.